This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Houston Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Hey guys, Houston's head coach told me right before the game, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Shotgun run call. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Get a collision here of two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12. They're trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want.
Back, it's Carr. Accurate throw, catch made near the sideline. He does get the foot down.
I love the ball placement here. It's his guy or nobody. He throws it way outside and on time, and his guy goes and gets it. There's a lot of trust between these two, and you can see why. Beautiful awareness as well. Getting that foot down, creating a first down with the toe tap.
First down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. One team ready to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. that defense shifting again. They're going to run it. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. This running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game. Well, this is a perfect start for this offense, getting him going early in this game on some big runs. This offensive line, they've come out with some serious energy here, and this ground game is chewing up the yard.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Back to pass. It's Weigman. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They tackle him, but the game moves the ball with 36. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Oh, look out, he's got open space. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Lost the ball short of the goal line. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Houston, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid a tackle there with a slide.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense better not get too comfortable. They threw it on 3rd and 1 because they're likely going for it on 4th and 1.
Comes 4th down, and look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Well, on 4th and 1, you know what's coming, and if the defense is going to give you that option, then just take it. An easy run for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. It's Houston on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Touchdown, Irish, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. throw. It's Weigman. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Cougars will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Grabbed by the receiver. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. That moves the ball outside the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Can he get there on the ground? It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. You need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. He's going to hand this off. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to find room. It's Hughes. Runs through the defender. Tried to bounce him, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
First and 10 play coming up. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Finds his man. It's Hughes. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. He missed it. Off target that time. That one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Back to throw. It's Carr. Makes the grab. It's Porter. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Crosses the 10-yard line. Oh, he's got open space. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And they've got him behind the line. Much better run defense this time. Now the Cougars are going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Your mindset as a quarterback has to change when you get into the red zone. You cannot take chances with the football, Chris. You've got a field goal in your back pocket. That's points on the board. So it's touchdown, check down. You're aggressive with your first read, but if it's not there, you do not force the football. You get right down to your back.
Timeout Houston is their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Weigman. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a...
He's looking deep here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the 3rd quarter. 1st down, looking for more now. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston, to put them on top now. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in the postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Handoff to the single back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
He's got some space. Look out. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. He goes out of bounds just
Hey, this nigga does not want to pass. He's so fucking scared.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Using his legs, it's Williams.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Looking to pass this time. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Chris, it's one of the things I really love about this quarterback is his awareness. As he's on the outside, he knows exactly where the chains are, where he needs to get to in order to move them and create a 1st down. And then the best part, being an old quarterback, I can tell you, don't take an extra hit. He gets himself out of bounds. He does not take the extra hit. This guy is so good.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. He'll hand it off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
To the air, it's Carr. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer from this offense. But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Sees an opening. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. And the Cougars will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Got an opening here. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Houston. Great connection there for 6 points.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots with this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
He's got space. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The all-important extra point. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. try the ground game here with the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Weigman. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Five-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Looking for a gap. It's Williams. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Grinding away with the running game. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Powers into the end zone. Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the... end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Gotta go. Gotta go. It's fast tempo. It's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks. Force the ball down the field.
Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a two-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Cougars will crank up the tempo.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hughes. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. The Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Loose ball, a scramble for it. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. The linebacker shifting around now. Scanning the field. It's Weigman. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the Cougars line it up with first and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce. Right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch. You cannot have a guy that's going to be this loose with the football.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
This offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Pounding away with the run game. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And the Cougars will call their first timeout. The decision to make. What are they going to do on this 2nd down?
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. A chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? To throw, it's Carr. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense cannot be stopped.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45.
That's a great start to this drive, and they do not have to panic. There's a lot of time left. Remember, clock stops, the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops once you get a first down. There's a ton of time left. They just need to manage this situation.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Back to throw. It's Weigman. That's caught. It's Hughes. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout Houston is their second. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down?
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack.
Trap again in the pocket.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's 3rd and a mile. Dropping back to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Timeout taken by the Cougars. They don't have any left now. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout.
Well, a situation like that is basically a no chance. They were way behind the chain, so even if you get a completion, you're still going to punt the ball away.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Bro, this nigga damn near had 40 rushing attempts, bro. All my life, this nigga's a bitch. Fuck this nigga.